Okay? Right. So this is the van. Show you a few things on the outside first. This is a storage compartment under the bed, where you keep the spare tyre and things like the lever for doing the awning. Very large under there, loads of storage space. And this is the awning here. What you do is you just undo it a little bit, because it just gets a little bit stuck there, just do that. And then out it comes. Okay, once you get it to that level,
I think that's good enough.
There's your legs, come down like that, etc, etc. Okay? Right. That's that. You still filming?
Yeah.
Okay. At the back you've got a big storage compartment where there's a bike rack. It's actually held on a bike rack. So if you wanted to use bikes on that, you could just take that off. That unscrews off. You can unscrew, unbolt all that off. Yeah.
And there's 2 roof racks.
Yeah. You've got a ladder, which you release that and pull it down, and that allows you to walk up on the top. Okay. If you come around this way. Also, you've got a tow bar there, all the electrics work, so if you want to tow something, I've towed things with that before, no problem. Yeah? Okay, here's your electric plug-in point for when you're at a campsite. There, let's go inside.
Step.
Yeah, electric step. There's your electric step. Okay. I mean, sink with the running water there. I think we're a bit low on water. Oh no, there you go. Yeah. Okay, hot and cold. A draining board, gas hob, all working good. Here you have the fridge, which is three-way fridge. You can either have it on, if you look here you'll see it's got the red light on there, yeah, which is the running on batteries. You wouldn't do that unless you were actually going along, because it does use a lot of battery, the fridge. Then you've got a mains for mains usage, and you've got gas as well, so you've got 3 ways that can be used.
And that fridge has recently been rebuilt?
It's been rebuilt. The fridge has been rebuilt by my friend Joe.
New elements?
Yeah, all the cupboards above, storage cupboards, loads of them, loads and loads of space. Another one here. You have to just pull these handles out before you actually try and open them. This is the top drawer for the cutlery. They're all self-locking, so they don't come open when you're driving along. That's for storage of fruit or whatever, vegetables, whatever you want to put in really. Clock, stereo system in the back, separate stereo system with separate 4-way speakers. Here we've got a wardrobe. In this wardrobe you can hang clothes, and also in here is a what they call the half table, so that if you want to make the middle table into a half table you can, and you can take that middle table out if you want to use it outside. So it gives you a bit more space inside the van if you're staying somewhere for a long time and you want to eat out. Then you've got cupboards. Over here please. Then you've got oh look, I've still got some clothes in there. Must take them out. Good job I opened them. Loads of clothes. I wondered where they all went. Right, remember to take them out. So you've got 3 drawers there. Here at the back you've got a double bed which is actually fitted. You can't move that away. That is, so it's very convenient. You can leave it made up if you want. Loads and loads of storage cupboards above and to the side in here. If you'd like to come this way. This is the shower and hand basin area and toilet area. As you see, there's the hand basin. Above you've got a light, there's a light there, yeah. Here's the toilet that has been repaired just recently, all fully functional. Can you see this? Can you just show that operating, please, Mr. Filmmaker? Just lift it up and then flush it and then open it. Just pull it down, push it down, water comes up. There's your water going down, and then let go and you just twist it to flush it. Yeah? You done that?
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. It's a big shower area, so you can actually shower standing in both areas if you want, or you can shut this area off here with this separating door which folds away. Okay, what else we got? Here we have, obviously you've got a ventilation there, you've got ventilation in the middle of the cab and one at the front as well. Okay, another cupboard here for pots and pans and bits and pieces. Above the cooker, this is a gas cooker which runs off the propane gas with the on-off switch at the back. Underneath you've got the heater system, which is very efficient, and that's lit with you put these the starter batteries and you put them in the bottom and then push the turn and push that starts the gas. Obviously you have to turn that on here. This is where all the gas is turned on here for the different appliances. So you've got your fridge if you want gas fridge, or you want gas heater, hot water, cooker, or sorry, the oven, or you want the gas on for the fire, for the heating. So there's four taps there. In here, this area which you can leave up all the time, except if you want to sleep people on that, and that comes down like this, yeah, comes down to level, and then you put cushions on it, goes back up like that. Under here, if I move these cushions, you have, as you can see, this is where one of the leisure batteries is. Can you see this, Joe? Yeah. Look. Yeah, there's your leisure battery in there. And also there's an inverter, a brand new inverter. That means that you can run 240 volts off your 12 volt battery, because it converts it into 240 volts. So you can run all your normal sort of hair dryers and bits and pieces in the van when you're wild camping. So you've got a choice all the time of either 240 volts off the inverter or 240 volts off your when you're plugged in on a campsite. Okay, many more cupboards up here. This is the another area for sleeping. As you see up here, this doesn't slide very well. It's just, you just pull it apart, take the ladder out here, the ladder comes out, and then you put the ladder down to get up and down. It's a little bit scruffy up there because I stored a lot of musical instruments down, so the top of that is a bit scratched. All the blinds work and everything, so you can shut everything down at night and have complete privacy. Blinds and curtains and fly screens. Okay, let's go and have a look at the cab. What?
You go on.
Oh, okay. Okay, left-hand drive, big steering wheel, so it means it's easy. Although it's no automatic assistance on the steering, it is quite easy to turn. Push button start. There we are, we started up. There she is running. It needs a good run because it hasn't had a run for quite a few months. Because at the moment there's no tax on it. We're getting the tax put on, so it's been offload for a few months. You've got a stereo system in the front there. Lights and everything. Yeah. Switches, indicators, column change. Yeah. This front seat will swivel so that it faces inwards towards the cabin. Light. Oh, that's the old. There we go. Swivels round, goes. You have to take the seat belt retainer out of the little catch here. There you go. So that swivels out. So you've got extra seating pointing this way. Okay, that's quite a nice feature actually. Right, let's show you just the other side of the van. Around the other side of the van you have the gas container here for the gas bottles, all locked with another key. If I can find the right key to open it, I think it's that one. No, it must be this one. The trouble when you're doing live video, there we are, live video, it all takes, there's your gas. You get 2 large bottles in there, and of course you can use either British gas like that, or you can use continental gas, just use a different adapter. Okay. Then, at the back you have the space for where the toilet cassette is. Lock that up. Okay. At the back here. This is where the toilet cassette locks, so people can't steal your cassette. And you just simply press this down here, this little lever, and pull that out, and there you have your toilet cassette, which is ready to be taken to be emptied when it's full. Okay, so that's that. This is how you fill it. Fill the reservoir from there just with a hose, which is supplied as well. You've got a hose supplied, which means that you can just stop anywhere and fill up the reservoir anytime you want. Talking of water, there's also at the front. Could I just come round here? This, as you see here, this is there's 2 large tanks. I think it's about 90 litres capacity. You've got a tank here under this seat, and you've got a tank under the other seat there, and that's where you fill up for the general water. There's quite a lot in there at the moment anyway. But keep that topped up so that you never run out of water in the van. Okay. Engine compartment, show you that. There we are. There's the engine compartment. The engine is a good solid runner, been all over Europe. Doesn't use very much oil or water. As you can see, there's the oil dipstick down there. Needs a bit of a wipe. I haven't got anything to wipe it with at the moment. This has. There we go. Put it back in there, check the oil level, which is about right. It's halfway. It's just below the full line.